Yo, I messed up.
Hi guys, it's me Zoe, and I'm here with Makayla.
Hi.
Thursday. It is Thursday, April 16th, 2020, and we are going to start off with the office reports with CJ Martin.
We are.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. Okay. Why don't you talk about the birthday? Sorry.
So today I believe we have a special birthday announcement.
Yeah, we want to say happy birthday to Trey Almond. His mother
Yes.
sent in a request, so we're going to say happy birthday to him.
And we're going to be starting those now. So if you have a birthday coming up, please send in a picture and whatnot, and we'll wish you a little happy birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday, a great big to-do. Let's celebrate, yeah, celebrate you. So make a wish on your special day. You're looking great, so great, come celebrate. Happy birthday from us to you. Both from the place, yes, from the place where dreams do come true. So here's a wish, 1, 2, 3, 4-part harmony. Happy birthday, your special day. To you, yes, to you.
So happy birthday to Trey. That song was
happy
awesome. So now we're going to do the office updates with CJ Martin.
Yes.
Redskin Nation, it is April 15th, 2020, and it's Loudon High School. I'm Mr. Martin, or Coach Martin, for those of you that don't remember who I am, because I haven't seen him forever. I am giving you your office update for today. Obviously, we're here from 9 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so it is now 9:45, and we're waiting for you to come by. If you need anything, just yell at us. If you requested a laptop from your teacher, they're right here behind me. We are begging to give those to you so you can get your work done. So come by, get your laptops that you've requested. And if you have not requested one from your teacher and you do need one, it's very important you answer those calls. When you get a phone call from Loudon High School, answer those. Those are very important. That's your teachers trying to reach out to you to make sure that you do not fail your classes. Let me give you a little clear up on that. Several of you are thinking, okay, I can't fail, I'm good. They can't fail me. Here's the thing. You're going to be graded on all of your work prior to spring break. So if you were a student that was passing everything before spring break, make up any work you need to, that's fine. But if you're one of these students that was failing 2 or 3 classes before spring break, you have been given a gift that you can make up anything you need to make up to get that grade up. So there's absolutely zero reason for any student in Loudon High School to fail any classes this semester. So you've got tests you can make up, you've got homework you can make up, you've got projects you can make up. Teachers are begging for you to do the work, so there's no reason for you to have any bad grades this semester. Now, you will have bad grades this semester if you're sitting at home right now and you have not done anything for school in a month and a half. You will have bad grades. You will fail classes. How that will work is next semester when we come back, you will have to retake those classes. Let me give you some advice. Let Coach Martin give you some words of wisdom. Do the work that you've missed just for like 2.5 months and pass whatever classes you've taken this semester. Don't be lazy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl that fails a class this semester just because you just didn't want to do anything. You have nothing but time right now. Make this time up, because what will happen if you fail these classes, you've got to take them over, and that sets you a semester behind in high school. So some of you don't have room for that. There's some of you, I've got a couple of students in my mind right now that I know of that were in danger of graduating, and you're only a junior right now, and you're sitting at failing 2 classes right now because you're not doing any work at home, and I'm terrified that you're just going to do that, and then all of a sudden next year at this time we're going to be talking about you not graduating high school. So make sure you're doing the work you need to be doing. Answer the phone. When you see 458-4326 on your phone, that is a teacher reaching out to you. Answer it. Answer it. Answer it. They can't come to your house and teach you. You have to take some initiative there. They are reaching out to you, so please, please, please answer the phones. So most importantly, that's kind of my spiel for the seriousness of the moment. But on April 20th, which is Monday, we are going to do Lots of Hope here at Loudon High School, on the campus of Loudon High School. Something that's very, very dear to my heart. And talking to Coach Roberts, we want to do this to honor our class of 2020. Coach Mack is, we've been talking about this, I guess, for about a week to kind of throw this out. But we have decided to do the Lots of Hope in honor of the class of 2020 on April 20th, 2020. So for the class of 2020 on 4/2020. So what that pretty much means is at 8:20 p.m., which you may think, what does 8:20 have to do with the class of 2020? Well, it doesn't, but if you think military time, 2020 is 8:20 p.m. So that's why the 8:20 is very significant. So at 8:20 on Monday of next week, we're going to light up the stadium, the football stadium and the baseball stadium in honor of the class of 2020. Obviously, with the quarantine and everything, you cannot get out of your cars if you come by here to look at that. We want to make sure we're heeding to the guidance of the CDC and the governor there. But if you want to drive by and see, that's fine. Just stay in your car. And we also urge you to join us by keeping your lights on in your front porches during that time. We're going to take some drone footage and put some pictures on our social media. So I'm sure Miss Peterson will have some really cool stuff out there. But we do miss you. We love you. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to see our seniors come in today when we give out caps and gowns here in a little bit over an hour. Work hard. Don't get lazy right now. It's very, very difficult not to, because it's, you're just having to try to find things to do when you're out of your routine. But get everything caught up so we don't have anybody failing any classes right now. If you have concerns, we're here 9 to 1 every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you can call us anytime and it'll go to our cell phones. So we miss you. We love you. We hope to see you soon, Redskins.
Very important stuff there.
I can't believe that the school year has already ended, basically. Like, it's insane.
I know.
So speaking
it was such
about,
like an abrupt ending.
Yeah, like it was, we were expecting to come back from spring break and then it was just gone. It's like,
yeah.
But speaking of school and everything, the lights of honor that Mr. Martin was talking about, I feel that that's going to be a very important time for seniors to remember their years at LHS, but with just looking at the stadium and everything.
Yeah.
And just everyone needs to be sure to come drive by. Don't get out of your cars because don't do that. But come drive by and support the senior class.
Yeah. And not only is the football stadium going to be like lit up, but also the baseball stadium. And also turn on your porch lights, because this is just like an entire kind of like a community thing that we're trying to do too.
Yeah, so like after you drive by the high school, you could like drive down Loudon and everything and see all the porch lights that are on of people supporting the class of 2020. Yeah,
and I thought when Mr. Martin said that the 8:20 in military time is 2020, that's was really cool. Yeah,
I liked that because it kind of like pulls everything together. So, and I think it's also kind of cool how they did it on April 20th of 2020. So it's kind of like all the same number.
Yeah.
So be sure to drive by the high school at 8:20 on Monday, see the lights, maybe take some pictures from your car or video.
Yeah. And don't get out of your car. We're trying to go back to school in August.
Don't get out of your car.
Trying to. Yeah.
So also speaking of like pictures and video and being at the school, WATE did a report on the seniors picking up their caps and gowns, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did too. I was driving by to pick up my cap and gown, and I saw Mr. McIntosh getting interviewed, and I was like, oh, that's cool that they have, the news station out here.
Yeah, it's cool that the word's getting around about Loudon doing this stuff, because I know some schools are just mailing the stuff to the students.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even gonna be present to give stuff, like, even if you're in your car or whatever. So I think it's really cool that we, like, still came together and we were able to just be, you guys were able to be a senior class and get those caps and gowns.
Yeah, and we were able to see our teachers and make that connection for some of us the last time in a long time. And it was just really nice. Like, Loudon County has definitely done above and beyond for seniors.
Yeah. So be sure to watch that on our YouTube channel. It is already posted. So, and we just want to.
Oh.
He said, Peyton says, hey, the seniors are going to love it. Class of 2020. Everybody's love it. Thank you. Love it.
So we just want to say, I love the hashtag class of 2020 that's going on in the comments, because we need to put that on everything that we're doing for the seniors. And any pictures that you take of the light up night, go ahead and put that hashtag on there and everything.
Yeah. And like, we might put it in the senior slideshow. Who knows?
Oh,
so send it this way too.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to cooking with Miss Correa. The last video was amazing.
It was.
I heard people made the salsa and it was beyond good.
Oh, yeah.
And so now we're going to be looking at an Easter soup that takes 2 days to make.
And it looks really good as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah. It has a ton of stuff in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I just can't wait.
So we're going to play that video here in a second for you guys.
Happy Easter, it's 2020 and I'm getting ready to start our Ecuadorian traditional Fanesca soup. It's a lot of work. Let's get started.
It is Fanesca time. Let's get started. So I went ahead and meal prepped the day before and I boiled up 3 cups of cabbage and 2 zucchini, which are underneath that, you can't see. And I also cooked my corn. You can use corn on the cob if you want. Red onion and white onion, I chopped that up. I got some fresh squash, red kidney beans, sweet peas, lima beans, and cannellini beans. Have them all ready to go for this soup. And I took my cod, I just popped over to Food City, bought a pound of cob, and boiled a pot of like 3 to 4 cups of milk. And while that was boiling, I went ahead and took my squash and my cabbage and I blended them together and then made kind of a mix and I put it to the side. My milk is ready, so I took the cod and I popped it in and boiled it for about 10 to 15 minutes and got that ready. And then while that was boiling, I took 2 cups of peanuts and 2 cups of milk and blended them together and then put them off to the side.
Small break before I start the next process. Why do I make Fanesca? Traditionally, and my husband is from Ecuador, and this was a soup that he would have every year. His mom would make it for him. And when we first got married, I wanted to make this soup so bad, but he said, Kristi, it's too hard. There's so many ingredients. It's gonna take too long. We don't have all of this stuff. But one year I decided just to go for it. And there were a few substitutes that I had to add, but after I made it and he tasted it, he absolutely loved it. And so now it's just become a tradition for us to have it. My kids like it. Would they rather have ham and sweet potatoes and green bean casserole and the traditional Easter food? Probably yes, but they know their dad loves it and there's so much ingredients that go into it. It's kind of fun to make, especially with a lot of people. Typically, my sister-in-laws would get together, someone would bring the fish, someone would bring the beans, and then you just kind of pitch in together, but time's up, so let's get back to work. Okay, so at this point, it's time to start making the base of the soup. So I add 1 stick of butter, and I always use real butter, and anytime I bake or cook. And I started adding all of my seasons, which you will see all the seasonings in the recipe at the end. I'll post that. So I started adding all of that, including the onions, sauteed it, got it, I mean, the house started smelling really good at that point. And then I added some of my other toppings, like the squash mix, the peanut mix, 2 cups of rice, a couple cups of milk. I also added that milk from the cod, and here I'm adding all of my peas and beans and all of that good stuff, and it starts to get really thick at this point. But we're not quite done yet. I still have more ingredients to add. So I stir this, and you want to make sure that you keep it low because you don't want anything to burn. So at this point I added some cream and some crumbled cheese,
And then I started working on my toppings. What's special about this soup is all of the extra toppings that go on top. Cilantro and eggs and sweet onions and plátanos. And then I also made little mini cheese empanadas. So let's get our soup ready. Here I have a scoop of the soup. And then I start adding my empanadas, which I made homemade. And then I'm gonna add the egg. And next I'm gonna add the aguacate, the avocado. You have to have that. And the plátanos. And then I added some of that fish and onion mix in the middle with a little bit of cilantro to top it off. And voila, here you have the famous Fanesca. So what are some traditional things that you do at Easter? Maybe a traditional meal that you make or an activity that you make. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter y Feliz Pascua.
Okay, boys and girls, I just made Kristi Correa's black bean salsa, and it's delicious.
That
Wow.
looks so good.
She never fails to amaze me.
And this time she actually showed her face, which I was so
I
happy
know.
about. Because in
Yes.
the last video, we didn't see her face at all. And now she
I know.
actually saw it.
Gosh.
Be sure to check out below in the description, because that's where the recipe is. It's a very big recipe,
Yes.
but it looks super good.
Yes. And if you guys try it, please submit it to us or whatever and let us know that you tried it.
Yeah, send us pictures of it or videos or anything so we could just include that.
Of course.
So
Alrighty.
now we got to talk about senior night.
Mm-hmm.
We need stuff for that.
We do.
So please send in videos of you saying your favorite quotes and everything, like I asked on Monday. Please send them to me or Makayla.
Yeah.
And remember that it will be on Thursday, April 30th at 7 o'clock here live.
Yes. We're running low on a lot of pictures. I'm missing a lot of seniors. And I've been asking as many people as I know. I've had parents contact me. I've been doing my own stalking on Facebook, which I know you guys don't like because your parents post bad pictures of you. But guess what? They're going in there unless you submit pictures to me personally. So please.
It's the least you could do. I know right now you guys are probably not doing anything. You're seniors. You just heard that school's out. So
Yeah.
you have all this time. Just go through and send some good pictures. So
Yeah.
Makayla doesn't have to hunt for the bad ones.
Yeah.
So just be sure to do that, and also be sure to be there for the live on April 30th at 7.
Yes.
So now we're going to do a new show called Art Smart with Miss Corder.
I'm excited for this. I love Miss Corder.
So excited. I haven't had her as a teacher, but I really want
great.
to.
Yeah, she's really great.
drawing was almost as cute as the dog.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I was about to say beautiful dog and even more beautiful drawing.
Yeah. I just like the fact that he was able to create that was amazing.
Oh, yeah. It was stunning. I would pay money for that picture.
Oh, 100%. Maybe put it on eBay or something. So now we have a response from CJ Martin of the top 10 video that we did of him that I loved. I loved hearing the responses from Mr. McIntosh and Mr. Breakville from what the secret was behind those quotes. And even some of them, they didn't even know.
Yeah, which makes it even better. And you know how Mr. Martin is. This response is going to be 10 out of 10.
Oh, I can't wait.
So we have a video coming up in a second for you guys.
Yep.
Mr. McIntosh and Mr. Breakville, I saw your all's little top 10 list. While I thought some of it was funny, I get a lot of responses wanting to know who people are, what you were talking about. So I think it's best in my interest to defend myself and answer some of the questions. The first one about golf, Mr. Breakville, I don't even know where you're talking about that Bradshaw beat me in golf. Not even close. Actually, I don't even have to dignify that one with a comment. Now, Dylan's good, but, okay. So, but yes, I am serious about golf. I'm a very, very competitive person. Those people that know me really well know that I'm very, very competitive. If we're playing checkers, I want to beat you in it. So I want to be the best at everything that I can be to be the most successful person. That's why I'm so, pushy to some of our students when I know they're not giving us everything they can. I want them to be the best they can so they can look back at their career knowing they did everything they could. So I guess that's my competitive edge coming out a little bit. So yes, I am competitive in golf, and I'm competitive in checkers. I'm competitive in whatever it is it may be. The vehicles. So there's a long story about the vehicles. Yes, I have changed vehicles, Mr. Mack, I think 2 times since you've been here. I had a Nissan Maxima, which I loved. But now I have a Jeep Wrangler that I absolutely love. It's actually my dream car. It's what I've always wanted. So it's been a little fight with my wife. So a shout out to Mr. Bivens and some of the other teachers that helped me talk my wife into getting this. It actually was a couple-year project for that to happen. So yeah, the Jeep Wrangler is my dream car. I've wanted one since I was probably 16 years old. So here I am now 41. I finally got that. So, don't give up on your dreams, kids. That's the message of that story, or the moral of that story. Do-it-yourself projects. Yes, I enjoy doing do-it-yourself projects, not only here at school, but at home. With all this downtime that we're having, I've got a lot of time on my mind, or myself, to think through some projects I can do at home, but also here at school. Have been doing a lot of painting with Lance here at school. We've got the hallway outside the gymnasium painted, and now I'm working on the guidance office to do some cool things there. So we've got some cool stuff in store for you outside for Club 21 and the foyer area too for next year. So stay tuned for that. The comment about if you need anything, yell. That actually goes back to my mom and dad. They're both passed away now, but they always said be available for anybody at any time to always help them out. So my job is to support everybody. That's Mr. McIntosh and every teacher in this building and every student in this building. So yeah, if you need anything, yell. If I can't do it, I will find some way to get it for you. So that's Mr. McIntosh gave me a hard time about getting ahead of the schedule for 2025. I think it's no secret that my Redskin pride is very, very, very apparent, but I want this school to be the best in the state. And I've got a lot of great teachers that in this building that we work with every day that want to be the best in the state too. So I think if everybody works together to do that, we're going to be amazing. So I am always trying to find ways to get the edge on other schools and other areas so our students have the best chance. We've got some amazing students in this building and amazing teachers that do awesome things. And I think it's that we need to do a great job showcasing them so that they get the recognition they need. So I do always try to plan ahead. I figure it's always good to plan ahead so that you're not caught off guard. So not necessarily working on the schedule of 2025 yet, but 2023 is looking pretty good. And Wiley, the war room, you know how war rooms work. You don't go in the war room and start making changes. You got to be a part of the process. So I don't know. Okay. Fire drills, yes. We actually did back-to-back fire drills. Mr. Mack, I cannot believe you don't remember that. We had a fire drill. It went great. And then the next day, we actually had a fire alarm go off, and everybody's like, what are they doing back-to-back fire drills for? I cannot believe you don't remember that. That was like the day you were the most panicked ever. But, yeah, that was good. So I think we will be good. We got 2 in March, so obviously April and May, we may not get those, but I think the fire marshal will be okay. The Chick-fil-A comment. Who well, we've already talked about this on the morning show. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A with the exception of just a few people. But it's amazing what kids will do for Chick-fil-A, and, well, what I will do for Chick-fil-A probably too. But I do kind of give incentives for kids to kind of get motivated, and a lot of times that's Chick-fil-A or it may be a pizza. So I'm more than willing to go pay out of my money to buy a kid a chicken sandwich combo to get them to finish their Chick-fil-A or finish their credit recovery or whatever they may be working on. So again, it's just my way of showing kids that if you put your mind to something and you find a goal that you want to achieve for a reward, everything's achievable. I appreciate Coach Max saying I'm starting to look good. I've let myself go a little bit last year, so I'm trying to lose weight to get back in shape to possibly run some more Spartan races next year. My wife doesn't know that yet, but now she will obviously after this airs. But I am trying to get back in shape to do some more Spartan races. For those of you that did not know, I was a Spartan racer and completed the trifecta 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember. And then I got kind of lazy. So I am working out really hard and running and all that fun stuff. So hopefully next year in August or September, Coach Martin will look a lot different. Oh, Mike Guerin. Wondered if Mike Guerin likes me. Wiley Breakbill, the Mike Guerin fan club. You're talking about, you've heard the Mike Guerin fan club may be in the works. It's already going, man. It's been going for 2 years. I'm actually the CEO of Mike Guerin's fan club. There are T-shirts, but it has to be on a need-to-know basis, and you're not ready to need to know yet. There is a band. I play lead guitar, and it's awesome. So maybe if you learn to play an instrument, we may invite you. Maybe not. But yes, Mike Guerin, I think, does like me. He does like people that are cool. So you may need to worry. No, I'm just kidding. While you're awesome, as always, you're a good sport. But yes, I do work my best. It goes back to my parents, again, upbringing in Southwest Virginia. You want to be the best person you can be. The biggest compliment I feel like you can get from anybody is that you're dependable and that you're someone that is honest, truthful, and will work as hard as you possibly can. So that's kind of a shout out to my parents. I think I was raised pretty well by 2 parents that did not graduate high school. That they showed us that hard work was how you get through the world and showing people that you genuinely care about them. And probably the most requested one is, who is Gator? So some kids here know, there's some students here know. I keep calling you kids because you're younger than me. I obviously look at you like my little brothers and sisters, so I apologize there. One of my guilty vices is I still play video games from time to time. So myself, along with several retired coaches, most of us are in our upper 30s or early 40s. So yes, we're probably lame to most of you. We do still play Call of Duty from time to time, and Gator is one of my good friends that's been a good friend of mine since I moved to Tennessee some 15, 17 years. Well, I've been here longer than that, I think. I can't even remember. Since the early 2000s, Gator is my good friend Justin, who is a retired coach, and we're all kind of family guys. I've got a friend that's a tremendously successful lawyer in Nashville. People that you wouldn't think would still play video games, but that's some way we kind of still get to hang out, and especially with this quarantine, it's a way that we can still talk and keep tabs because we can't, necessarily go to the gym together and stuff. So Gator is one of my good friends. We play video games together sometimes, and I think I have my wife to blame for that one, but we play a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of things like that. So Redskin Nation, I love you. I love you very much. Thanks for all the kind words. We miss you tremendously. I can't wait to see you again. And if you always need anything from me, all you got to do is yell, I'm here.
I loved those responses.
Oh, 100%. I told you it'd be 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. He always makes, videos amazing.
Oh, yeah.
His comments and everything. He's just an awesome dude.
He really is. He genuinely makes the high school, such a happy place to be.
Instead of just a school place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to do a Meet My Pet video, which I'm so happy that somebody sent in videos, and it's Miss Hicks and Miss Ross.
Yes, and Mrs. Hicks' dog is adorable to begin with.
Miss Hicks thinks of her dog as a daughter, and she's the cutest little thing. And then Miss Ross's dog is so cute.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this video.
our dog Chico, and Chico is a rescue dog. We adopted him about 2014. Not sure how old he is. We think he's probably about 7 years old, I think. Chico, hey Chico. Chico is part Chihuahua and part Pug. We think because of his curly tail. He is not the sweetest dog to strangers. He's very protective of his family, and he barks at strangers a lot. We do some of that. Hey Chico, hey Chico. Good boy, good boy. Ooh, down dog. Ooh, up dog. Big yawn. Tough day. Go get it. Good boy, good boy. He doesn't know how to bring it back. Come here. Good. So he is with his ears big. He feels confident. He's king of the castle. But when his ears go back, for example, if he thinks he's in trouble, Chico, bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Then his ears go back. That's how you know his mood.
Probably one of my favorite segments that we do.
Oh, 100%. Chico's the cutest little thing.
Yes, I agree with Miss Tilly. Chico is adorable.
Yeah, everybody's saying that they're a fan of Chico and that they love him.
Yeah. Annie, we can't forget about Annie, though.
Annie's the cutest little thing, and the fact that she was the runt of the litter makes her adorable.
Oh, yes.
So be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and click that notification bell so you know when we go live.
Yes, it's very important. We give you a lot of information.
we give you a ton of information and cute dogs and cute animals.
Oh, yeah. And so submit your own cute dogs and animals, and we'll show off them too.
Just tell a story about them while you film them. That's all we ask. And just remember about the lights, the light of honor. Be sure to just show up to that. Stay in your car, of course. It's going to be on Monday at 8:20.
Yes. And I believe, take pictures and submit those so that we can, use them. And I believe our next show is Monday at 1:30.
We will have, is it 8 of us on there?
I believe it's 8 of us. I think it's like a Brady Bunch thing going on.
That'll be a lot of fun. And we'll have a good time on that one. So be sure to tune in on Monday.
Yes, we'll be doing another best friends thing, a top 10 Netflix binge. We're just going to be doing a lot.
I can't wait for the Netflix one.
I know, it's going to be fun.
That's all people are doing right now. So, so we'll see you guys on Monday. Makayla and I will both be back in the group of 8. So we hope to see you guys next time.
We do. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you guys.